What's up, guys? Welcome back. Pretty tough loss last time against Sonny Gray. Ended up making a little bit of a comeback. Michael Fulmer did not pitch very well at all, but we had a little bit of a comeback, so we're happy about that. We ended up scoring 7 runs. We also scored 7 runs against the A's in the very next game, so our offense is coming alive, guys. Check this out. 4 runs here, tight game there, demolished, but 6, 6, 7, 7. So the offense is coming alive at a perfect time because we're about getting ready to get on a pretty devastating road trip. Check the Angels out. 21-13, so they're starting to pick it up. They're starting to play better. Arizona is always tough at home. That's a big ballpark, good hitting ballpark, as always has been. So bats are coming alive, so this is a good thing. Let's take a look at the standings just really quick, just to kind of see. So we're still back 7.5 games. So it seems like no matter really how well we're doing, the White Sox just keep winning. We're gaining on the Twins, Royals, and Indians. So that's what we really need to focus on, is just win, just win, just win. And then eventually the White Sox should start to fall off, because, I mean, let's be honest, that roster is not insanely great. I mean, let's check it out here. White Sox, you got Quintana's pretty good. I mean, yeah. Carlos Rodon, he's having a good season. James Shields, Corey Lubke, I didn't even know he was on the roster. We got Miguel Gonzalez and Derek Collins. So, you know, it's not a bad team, but it's just more like, how are they going to keep doing this? Especially with Moncada on the DL. Todd Frazier's got 7 bombs, hitting 298. He doesn't hit 300 ever. So this is kind of, they're kind of overperforming, in my opinion. So we'll just have to wait them out until they fall off. But so that's kind of where we stand. Let's just take a look at some of the scouting. So scouting, I've taken a little bit too much time doing those, but before these videos, I'm kind of taking a look at who I like, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys from this point. But this guy right here, Ramon Vaccaro, third baseman. And the reason why I'm starting to focus on third baseman is because, check this out, compared to shortstops, I mean, we had guys looking at infield, right? I mean, we were having guys, our scouts, look at infield players that were coming into the draft. There just doesn't seem to be very many. But check out third base. There's a crap ton of them. And these guys here, Kevin Tejada and Roman, I keep calling him Ramon, like Ramon Santiago. Ramon Vaccaro, 6'4" from New York. Kevin Tejada from Mexico, 6'4". So, I mean, they're huge guys. I mean, these are like Chris Bryant type of guys. So, check this guy out, Vaccaro. Pretty good numbers there. The fielding's not so great, but maybe he might be a bust. I don't know. Let's take a look at Kevin Tejada. 80 potential fielding. Look at the hitting statistics. Those are great. So we're gonna have our scouts look at both of these guys. We want Kevin Tejada on one, and then we want Aponte on Vaccaro. So we want to start focusing on third baseman, because shortstop is so limited in its sample size and draftable players, and I'm not sure why that is. Maybe we need to, once this guy gets done with, well, we can't do that because look at this. Dang. Well, let's just scout these guys in the next couple episodes. We'll try to get some more shortstops in the mix. The reason why I'm thinking about we should probably do this is because we got a couple guys we like. Chris Diaz would be a nice little late rounder. Vinny Fernandez, same deal. Derek Engel, he's probably going to be gone. Agawa. I mean, all these guys are okay. These guys are pretty good, but Alex Bregman can be converted to a shortstop. If you guys take a look here, he came up. He's a shortstop by trade, and the only reason why he's playing third is he's blocked by Carlos Correa. So, like I've said in the last couple of videos, but you know, that's still an option for us. It's still an option for us to move him over to short. He played well there when we needed to give Kozar a break. So Kozar hasn't been hitting all that great, but neither is Bregman. But it's just something to think about whenever we need to give him a day of rest. Just throw Bregman at short, and maybe, you know, he's 31 years old. Maybe, you know, eventually we let him go and move him over. So move Bregman over. But we need to draft a third baseman eventually. I mean, we got Jacoby Jones at 24. This guy here at 21 years old, 50 overall. So we need some more third basemen in the down in the farm. Let's take a look at one more thing for scouting. Is this guy here, Jose Hernandez? We could drop him off right now. And what I mean by that is the accuracy is good enough to where we already kind of know that he's going to be great, but we also want to know that we're secure and we're safe in those numbers. And I think that we are really. We know what we're going to get here, so we could just drop him off now and then just take a look at another pitcher. We already know kind of what we're going to get if we draft Jose Hernandez, so I'm not sure who I want to do here. Let's just go Pete Cole. He's been in there a while. We haven't really looked at him, so. But we should be good there. There's a lot of guys that I like in this class that would actually help us out and fit our needs, but I think we're good, guys. We'll go into this gameplay here with Daniel Norris. He needs our help with a 6.44 ERA. Him and Pfister, man, going into this Arizona series, it's going to be tough, but we'll show this gameplay, and then we'll simulate this game, and then we'll go into the Angels series, hopefully with some wins on our belt. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, let's get right into this gameplay here. We got Shelby Miller taking the mound for the D-backs. Take a look at those numbers. 6 starts with a 1-1 record. Not getting a lot of run support, it doesn't seem like, with these D-backs on offense. But on defense, they're going to make great plays for him to try to keep him in the ball game. Nick Ahmed makes a great play. Nice little spinning throw to get a semi-speedy Josh Rutledge. Take a look at Daniel Norris. Numbers there, 6.44 ERA with a 1-4 record. So not too good. Speaking of great defense, we're going to need to play great defense for Daniel Norris because, well, he's not a strikeout guy. That's for sure. And Josh Rutledge is going to make a nice play. Off-balance throw had to come in. Kind of a dangerous situation here with Paul Goldschmidt. He ends up hitting a rocket right over at Valbuena. He makes a nice play and ends up moving the runner over to third base. A.J. Pollock hits another rocket shot over to Zach Kozar, but he ends up making a strong throw against a speedy A.J. Pollock. So good defense all around to get out of that inning. No telling what might have happened given Daniel Norris's ERA and his performance on the season. We need to get these innings out quickly and as fast as possible. But on the other side, Nick Ahmed makes a great play. Paul Goldschmidt on the other end is even better with the pick. Jumping over here to the third inning, we got James McCann trying to work the count on Shelby Miller. Take a look at this. Foul ball after foul ball after foul ball. Given that he's only at, I think that's 18. It's a little fuzzy on my screen, but it's about 18 pitches at this point. In the third inning, we're going to need Shelby Miller to get worked a little bit more than he had been in previous innings if we want to at least stand a chance. Got to get him tired out. lose some control on some of his pitches, leave it at the heart of the plate, just like that. And Drickson Profar hits a nice little shot into left center field, and he's going to cruise in there with a double. Profar has been hot. Really, actually one of the better Tiger hitters in the lineup thus far, along with Valbuena. Danny Norris now is actually going to go him up to bat, and we weren't sure if we wanted to bunt here, but he's going to be swinging the bat, and we saw Jake Lamb coming in to try to protect against the bunt down the line there. He played a little bit in, and we thought if we could get under this ball and take it the other way and shoot it right over his head, it'd be a perfect situation. That was a clutch play by Danny Norris, because it's going to end up scoring this run. They do not turn the double play. Profar ends up scoring. It would have been the end of the inning, so the Tigers end up taking the lead there. That's crucial. That's a big play by Danny Norris. Otherwise, hey, still be a tie ball game. Valbuena yet again makes a nice play down the first base line. Danny Norris is helping his own cause here, striking out Shelby Miller. And David Peralta down in the count. He's also going to K. James McCann ends up completing the strikeout. So all in all, pretty good performance here heading into the fourth inning. Yasiel Puig now up. Baboosh. Long home run there for Yasiel Puig. Miller just left a curveball just hanging up there in the top of the zone. And Puig, what he does best, hit bombs, hit line drives. That's what we pay you to do, son. So good stuff from the Tigers so far. They're now up 2-0, playing some good defense. Pitching's been pretty good. Alex Bregman, he's been hot. He's going to come up with a runner on, and he's going to go Oppo Taco. It is Tuesday, guys. So you know what? Taco Tuesday in Arizona. Shelby Miller's pretty frustrated at that home run. But Bregman's been hot. He's been really hot. He's been picking it up. He's been about in the 260s right now. So he was in the 180s, remember, in late April. So definitely been a big contributor here as of late. Tigers end up putting 4 on the board. Danny Norris, big inning here. Big situation against Paul Goldschmidt. He ends up taking the ball the other way. And now we got runners on second and first. So shades of Michael Fulmer with pesky batters hitting home runs, but not this time. Danny Norris takes care of A.J. Pollock, just like he's going to take care of Jake Lamb on a slider outside. Can't hold up. And now we're going to get Brandon Drury to hit a ground ball over to Zach Cozart, and the momentum was carrying him the other way, and he Derek Jeters it over to second base. If he was smart, he would have gone to third base, because that's what you're taught to do. Go to third base when your momentum's carrying that way. But great play by Cozart. That would have been bases loaded, and there's no telling what would have happened after that. So keeping the Diamondbacks off the board here. Profar, I mentioned how he was hot. Take a look at there. 30 hits. Team leader right now. We're just a little bit over 30 games played on the season. So he's averaging about a hit per game, so that's really good. Profar ends up taking a base here. Really good jump. He's got to get good jumps with only 66 speed. Chip Hale's had enough. He's coming out to get the ball from Shelby Miller. Stat line is he's got 2 runners on. He's given up 4 runs at this point, 4 earned. Robbie De La Rosa is going to come in against Zach Cozart, and Cozart hits a ground ball past third base and shortstop. And we thought about sending Danny Norris down there, but it was just too close. I mean, we like to play aggressive, but not that aggressive. Ends up putting 5-0 on the board. Josh Rutledge now up with none out. We're looking for a base hit to keep piling this thing on, but an out will do. A fly ball will do. We end up getting a ground ball. Ahmed makes the nice turn. They end up getting the double play, but the run will score. So Shelby Miller's final stat line is 6 earned runs. Norris says, well, you know what? We're up so much, we're just going to come right after you. Hit it if you see it. They lay a bunt down. Valbuena comes in and throws the second off balance. Cozart makes the play. Rutledge on the back end. Double play off a bunt. He was reading that perfectly. Good defensive first base play right there. Profar up now, keeping that hot streak alive. Going to shoot the ball the other way as he does so well over to left field. He's been on 3 times this game. So great, great performance there. Great defensive performance by Paul Goldschmidt in this game. Possibly saved a run right there. Not sure how much it would have mattered, but in possibly a 7-0 game. But regardless, great play by him. We end up sitting Daniel Norris there and getting Alex Wilson some work. Just trying to eat innings out of the bullpen. It's going to be a long road trip. This is a perfect game to just send one guy out there to get it done. So gets out of the inning. We go to the 9th. Yasiel Puig makes the catch at center field. Jake Lamb going to fly out to Randall Grichuk. So guys, the Tigers are going to take the W on the road all the way out in Arizona. Daniel Norris pitched really great. Good offensive performance all around. So Tigers are hot, guys. This is the future. We're looking good. So leave a like if you like the video. Don't forget, if you like it and you love it and you want more of it, please subscribe. You don't want to miss a channel update. You don't want to miss a new video. Guys, I'll see you in the next go around. We'll try to take some games from the LA Angels and do a little scouting. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.